the team here at Go Racing.
Merry Christmas, everyone.
Merry Christmas.
From Melissa, Sophie,
And Albert.
We're still here in the office working on Christmas Eve afternoon.
It's so rainy. It was so nice yesterday. It's not feeling very Christmassy.
It's been, it will become Christmas Eve, but it's been a great year.
Yep.
And we have to thank everybody for
All the hard work.
all the hard work, all their support. Without our owners, we wouldn't be able to do what we do. And it's thanks to you. So have a good Christmas, and I hope we have a winning Christmas and New Year.
Definitely, because we've got a lot of horses where you can have the opportunity to win.
We have, so let's rip into it. Shall we do
17 horses.
17 horses to talk about.
But
a quick review.
Before we crack into them, let's quickly talk about last week. We had a win from Seize the Moment at Turapa.
Seize the Moment, fantastic win, stepping up to open class, badly off from the weights, had to be used up early, but was still too good. Great ride from Danielle Johnson. He's won 3 of 4 this time, left-handed, and he will go to the anniversary handicap listed level next start at Trentham and possibly the Thornton Mile.
Nice one. And then we also
He is the best performing son or daughter of Pins this season in New Zealand.
Nice one. We also had, Mighty Solomon, who came second at the Group 2 race in Manawatu.
Yeah, the Challenge Stakes, super run from him. He'd been freshened, he'd had 10 days off, so he's touch underdone, just got run down by Kawi at level weights. If it was a handicap, he'd be 4 kilos better off. He's coming up great, and we now just have to decide whether we go to the Telegraph or Thorndon with him, or both, where he'll drop to 55 kilos and be a massive winning chance in all of those races.
Nice. Also at Manawatu, we had a really good effort from Charleston, who came 6th.
Write him down in your book. He carried 59 kilos. He drew the outside barrier. He had to travel wide. He still came home well. All he needs is a good barrier over 1400 metres on the 9th of January, and he'll be winning. Put him down to have a bet on. He's going well.
Nice one. And let's talk about our upcoming week.
Let's rip into them.
Let's rip through them. Okay, on Boxing Day at Ellerslie, we've got No More Tears running over 1200 metres.
Fresh up from the Group 1 1,000 guineas. She's freshened up well, rating 75 1200 with 50k. Michael Coleman on board. She's drawn awkwardly in barrier 8, but has a lot of class. We expect her to run well, and she can win even from a bad draw. She's that good.
Awesome. And on Boxing Day, we also have Road Knot 2 in the 8 Carat Classic.
Yeah, a bit of an enigma. She's but a very, very talented horse. Her first 2 trials this time in, she ran long lasts. We put the blinkers on, and since we've done that, she's been undefeated in trials and races. Her effort 2 weeks ago was enormous against the older horses. She's drawn barrier 2. Might be a slight question mark on her over the mile on pedigree, but she races like she'll get it. She's incredibly talented, and she has a live winning chance in the Group 2 8 Carat Classic with Danielle Johnson on board. Very talented filly.
Nice one. And then on the 26th at Awapuni, we also have Elusive Boxes in the Maiden 1300.
I think one of the bets of the holiday period for us was unlucky not to win first up. She's learned how to relax and sprint hard. 1300 metres should suit, and I think she's awfully hard to beat in that Maiden 1300, and I think we should have a nice bet on her.
Nice one. And then on the 27th at Rotorua in the Maiden 1560, we've got Ivy's Gold and Goody Goody.
Ivy's Gold, 2 starts for 2/3. She's been brave in both of those runs. I think the further she goes, the better she'll get. I think that she is another good winning chance at Rotorua. I think she can win. I think she'll be, I think she can win. Goody Goody ran last at her first start, but is a lot better than that, and I would not be surprised at all to see Goody Goody with the blinkers on have a big turnaround in form. She didn't focus at all without blinkers first start, which was the main problem. They've gone on, and I expect a much, much better performance. She is a smoky.
Nice one. And then on the same day in the Pearl Bonus rating 65 in the 1400, we've got What a Diva.
Yeah, very talented staying filly who's going to go through the grades. She's looking for a mile. We won a Pearl Bonus race with her a couple of weeks ago, which was basically worth 18,000. Because it's another Pearl Bonus race, we've tried to keep her fresh for the 1400, and she'll be very competitive again and can win. But we'd be happy if it was a mile. She's looking for more ground, and we're just battling to keep her fresh enough for 1400. But will run well because of her ability.
Nice one. And also at the 27th at Taranaki in the Maiden 2-year-old 1000, we have got Pour It On, making her debut.
Yeah, making her debut, very exciting. Pour Moi filly, she ran second at the trials last time out. She debuts from barrier 4. I think 2-year-olds, you're always a bit up in the air. What are they going to do first up? They can do things right or wrong. She's improved since her trial, and we're looking forward to seeing her debut. Have no doubt she'll be better when she gets over more ground as she matures, but she's showing us enough that we can take her to the races now, which is exciting, because she shouldn't be ready to go to the races, so that is exciting.
Yeah, nice one. And at the same meeting, in the maiden fillies mare mile, we've got Sister O'Reilly.
Yeah, Sister O'Reilly, I think she's a nice bet. It's a horses for courses track. New Plymouth, if she handles the track, I think she'll be very hard to beat. Very unlucky first and second up. First up, she got no room. Second up, she got carted off the track. Never got a chance to sprint. This time, she's drawn a little bit wider, I think barrier 8. So we'll see where she settles, but as long as she handles the track, she's a winning chance. She's going well.
Nice one. And then same meeting, in the racing 75, 1800, we've got Ativa Ree.
Yeah, nice barrier draw for her for a change. She keeps drawing wide, but she's got 5. Jonathan Park's on board, who's riding super. I can see her settling up sort of midfieldish, and her last 2 runs have been good and improving. She likes New Plymouth and has a winning chance.
Nice one.
Won't mind any cut in the track if there's a bit of rain either.
Mm-hmm. And on the 28th at Ellerslie, we've got the Mellow Way, a 2-year-old debuting over 1,200 metres.
Yeah, I like this horse. Look, he ran last in his last trial, but it wasn't actually a bad trial. He was just looking around, wasn't quite sure what to do, and he's got a really good action and a good way of going. He's got the outside barrier of 10 of 10 horses. Mark Duplessis on. He'll get back in the field, but he's got blinkers on to help him concentrate, and I can see him running home nicely.
I love doing this because I'm finding out about, I know all these horses have their trials and stuff, but it's cool just hearing about them now because now I can actually recognise when it's a new horse. Mellow Way, Pour It On, they haven't had many races. Or they've done trials. It's cool.
It is, yeah. It's exciting when they step out for the first time.
Yeah, it's awesome. And then we've got Queen of the
Amazon. And good luck to Antoinette and Greg
Yes.
with the Mellow Way. Their first year and their first horse.
Awesome. And then we've got Queen of the Amazon in the rating 65-2100, also on the 28th at Ellerslie, I'm guessing.
Yes, correct. This horse keeps drawing badly. She's drawn badly again, barrier 18. Sam spread on board. However, her first 2 runs have been good. She's been off the scene for a long time, for 18 months, and both her first 2 runs she's been hitting the line. She's getting up to a distance which suits her. From the barrier draw, we're going to have to ride her quietly, but I can see her running home very well and going a good race. And I think if she'd drawn a better barrier and we could settle handier, she would have been a real winning chance. She might be too far back, but she's hitting the line well. If she draws well at a subsequent start, I think she can win. She's peaking.
Nice one. And then in South Canterbury, we've got Pinzano in the rating, 75-1200.
Gets in with 54 kilos, Rosie Myers rides. She's got barrier 3. We found a couple of small issues with her when she didn't race so well at the last start. We've rectified those, and she's a genuine winning chance on a track she's won at before.
Nice one. And then on the 30th at Taupo, we've got Scarlet Secret in the maiden to not 200, 1200.
Yeah, so Scarlet Secret, she was going to go Boxing Day or the 28th, but she jarred up after her last start. We've just had to keep her in the pool, and we haven't quite been able to get enough hard work into her, so we've had to defer her next start for a couple of days, which is why she's running at Taupo on the 30th. She has drawn midfield. Trent Buston's got a horse in there which he likes a lot, which was hot favourite on debut, but she can win. She's very smart and she can win.
Nice one. Finally, in our last set of horses on the last day, I guess, of all the races, on the 1st at Ellerslie, we've got Passing Shot and the Railway Handicap.
So these horses on the 1st, the fields aren't out yet, the noms aren't out yet, so we're talking sort of a little bit guessing. Passing Shot, if he's marginal to make the Railway Field, we don't know if he will. If he does make the Railway Field, he'll be a good chance. His last start win was good. He'll drop in weight, and he has a genuine winning chance. And if he makes the field, I believe Opie Boston's going to stick with him.
Nice one. I like Opie Boston. He's a good one.
He's very good.
We've got Poetic Affair and the Royal Stakes.
This is our Smokey, our 50-1 shot for the holiday period, who run in the BMW Salva last start was excellent. She got no luck, could not get a gap, got carted back by a fading leader at the 200, otherwise she would have run the first 3. She'll go into the race at long odds, and she can run the first 3 at long odds. I would definitely be backing her a little bit each way.
Nice. And then we also possibly have What's the Story in the Great Northern Guineas.
Yeah, no, he's going there. He last run in the Trevor Eagle Memorial. He ran the fastest last 200 of the race and the 3rd fastest last 200 of the day. He needs a good track. If he gets a good track, he can be right in the money. He's a very smart horse heading towards the Derby. He'll be over the odds. He'll be 20, 25 to 1. You should back him each way.
Nice one. And then we have got in Hastings, we've got Petite Midas in the 3-year-old 1200.
Yeah, she was going to run Boxing Day, but had a slight setback, so she'll run on the 1st. She likes Hastings. She had one start there for a 2nd. It's against her own age group, 1200 metres. Very hard to beat, even though we don't have the draws yet. Hopefully she'll draw well. Leah Hemion claiming 2 kilos.
Nice one. And finally, out of 17 horses, we've got Waiku Waiti, Saddler's Rock.
In the Open 1975 metres, I think the Waikouaiti Cup. Look, he ran 2nd the Queenstown Cup 2 starts ago. Last start wasn't overly happy with the ride. The jockey had to take off for the 1,000, put the pressure on because he can't really sprint. He didn't. He rode him too pretty. He ran 3rd. We won't be doing that at Waikouaiti. We'll be putting the pressure on a long way out. It's a tight turning track which will suit him, and he's a genuine winning chance.
Nice one. And that wraps up all the horses.
Tube Talk for the year.
Tube Talk for the year. All the Tube Talks.
So we'll be back with Tube Talk in mid-January. Is what we'll be doing. So we'll have a hiatus for a few weeks.
Yeah, we're going to take a little vacation.
Yeah, we will. So we will. So Merry Christmas, everyone, once again. Thank you for all of your support. It's been a great year. I'm looking forward to an even better 2016. Go and drink champagne with your families and have a good one.
Yeah, I was going to say.
Merry Christmas.
Thank you for being part of the Awesome Racing team. Merry
Christmas.